Hi everyone, this is Courtney from Ruby Red Farm. So it's been an incredibly busy week. My husband's out of town this week and not gonna have time to put together a full video. But while I move these chickens, I just wanted to talk about something in the farming world that can be a bit of a sore subject, and that has to do with our kids and getting them involved in the farming tasks. Sorry, there's a lot more traffic than normal tonight. Our kiddos, they're young, they're young elementary age. And they are very heavily involved. They're out with us, I would say, nearly daily. They do something. They participate. And again, this is a kindergartner and a second grader, so they're pretty young. The way we kind of approach it, at least me, I don't know, my husband may have a totally different philosophy, but this is how it ends up working out, it seems like, at our house. We try to, for one, let them choose the tasks that they enjoy doing. And that's going to change from day to day. Had that a few weeks ago. My son absolutely loves washing the eggs, and all of a sudden he said, "Mom, no, I don't want to wash the eggs tonight. Please don't make me." Okay. But they have to usually at least participate. Now, I feel like I'm a lot more sensitive to the empathetic side of, okay, sometimes kids really do just have a hard day sometimes. And so if our kiddos have just a really rough day, and it's not their day, that's not the day to force them into doing chores. When they are older, when they're 10 or 12, I feel like that's going to be more appropriate. But at these really young ages, I just feel like it really sows the wrong kind of seeds. Yes, eventually they need to learn that farm life doesn't stop. Eventually they have to learn that they got to do the hard things and that they've got to do the things they don't always want to do. But in my opinion, I feel like in these early ages, it's way more important to show them the love of farming and to show them the hard work that leads to rewards, but they're going to have to see those rewards a little bit sooner. The delayed gratification is fantastic. It's one of the best things about small farming. But for a little kiddo, they can't wait 3 months to plant that corn and see that it's corn. They'll get to see it, but they're not going to be willing to do every single step along the way at these young ages. So I just think it's so important. If you happen to have a household, a homestead with little kiddos, my preference and my leaning is almost always on the side of grace at this age. I let them off the hook, I would say at least once a week, where they do nothing. I rarely make them do a chore that they just flat out do not enjoy. Now, if they enjoy it normally and they just don't want to do it that day, I might push them a little. But I am just so very heavy on promoting the fun and the enjoyment and the hard work that they enjoy doing. But I'm just not comfortable with the really little ages of forcing the chores and forcing the jobs that they don't want to do. It's just my take on it. My kiddos, I feel like, are pretty well-rounded kids. I think they work really hard. They're tough. They're learning toughness already through things. And I don't feel like I want farming to be that bad taste in their mouth where they move away and never come back to the country again when they grow up. I want my kids to appreciate the hard work and to see me doing it and eventually want to join in and be part of that. And when they want to do that now, I'm all for it. I will slow down and take it at their speed when needed. It's going to be a lot slower at these early ages because they're not going to have the dexterity and the fine motor skills to do these tasks yet. But I would so much rather let them learn those hard things through the chores that they enjoy and through these jobs that they actually want to be doing and get a positive experience out of it than constantly being told, you have to do this or else. There's a time, there's a place for that hardline parenting, but I really try to keep the farm life out of that. So if your parenting style is different, good for you. If your kids respond to different things, good for you guys. I think that's great. For me and for this farm, we really do try to keep things positive, try to keep things fun, frame things the right way, not sugarcoat things, but just keep it a little bit more in their control than some parents do. Again, with the end goal of creating great, well-rounded, tough kiddos that really love farming and that really appreciate giving back to the land and then getting out of it what you've put in. So that's my 2 cents. Again, I didn't have time to make a full video, guys, but I hope you enjoyed my take on parenting small children while farming. A lot of give and take. They have a lot more free time. Also get a lot more outdoor time than most kids. So I think it is an absolutely wonderful lifestyle, and I just hope and pray that my babies grow up to love what we're doing as much as we do. And it's my job to frame it that way. This was Courtney from Ruby Red Farm. One last shot of that gorgeous sunset. It's beautiful out here. All right, got the chickens moved. That was 10 times harder without help. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you take a different parenting style when it comes to little kiddos? Do you start them really early on the strict chores? Or do you give them a little leeway like I do? This was Courtney from Ruby Red Farm. I hope you all have a wonderful day.